In a post on X, formerly Twitter, he said promising brain activity had been detected after the procedure and the patient was recovering well. The company's goal is to connect human brains to computers to help tackle complex neurological conditions. A number of rival firms have already implanted similar devices. For any company producing medical devices, the first test in humans is a significant milestone, said Professor Vantage of King's College London. For the brain-computer interface community, we must place this news in the context that whilst there are many companies working on exciting products, there are only a few other companies who have implanted their devices in humans. So Neuralink has joined a rather small group. However, she also suggested there needed to be a note of caution, as true success could only be evaluated in the long term. We know Elon Musk is very adept at generating publicity for his company, she added. Successfully enabled a paralyzed man to walk just by thinking. That was achieved by putting electronic implants on his brain and spine which wirelessly communicate thoughts to his legs and feet. Details of the breakthrough were published in the peer-reviewed journal Nature in May 2023. There has been no independent verification of Mr. Musk's claims, nor has Neuralink provided any information about the procedure he says has taken place. BBC News has approached both Neuralink and Neuralink has been criticized in the past, with Reuters reporting in December 2022 that the company engaged in testing which resulted in the deaths of approximately 1,500 animals, including sheep, monkeys, and pigs. In July 2023, the head of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which investigates animal welfare concerns, said it had not found any violations of animal research rules at the firm. However, a separate investigation by the agency that gave the green light for the start of the 6-year study during which a robot is being used to surgically place 64 flexible threads, thinner than a human hair, onto a part of the brain that controls movement and tension. According to Neuralink, the company says that these threads allow its experimental implant powered by a battery that can be charged wirelessly to record and transmit brain signals wirelessly to an app that decodes how the person intends to move. It has great potential to help people with neurological disorders in future and is an excellent example of how fundamental neuroscience research is being harnessed for medical advances, said Professor Tara Spires-Jones, president of the British Neuroscience Association. However, most of these interfaces require invasive neurosurgery and are still in experimental stages, thus, it will likely be many years before they are commonly available. In another post on X, Mr. Musk said Neuralink's first product would be called Telepathy. Telepathy, he said, would enable control of your phone or computer, and through them almost any device, just by thinking. Initial users will be those who have lost the use of their limbs. He continued, referring to the late British scientist who had motor neurone disease. He added, imagine if Stephen Hawking could communicate faster than a speed typist or auctioneer. That is the goal.